Okay folks, welcome back. So today we're reviewing a product, a brand new product to us. Part of a growing genre.
Absolutely.
In the equipment market.
More
direct to consumer.
Direct to consumer, and in this case, I think a lot of them, Hogan's the same way, e-commerce based.
Yeah.
This is the iron set that we got sent.
Yep. From Haywood Golf.
Haywood Golf.
Yep. Based in Vancouver, so fellow Canadians, which is obviously always great to support. You know, the underdog.
That's right.
You know, if you're distributing clubs, selling clubs out of Vancouver, Canada,
you
are an underdog.
You're definitely
There's
an underdog.
No doubt about that. But it's great. I mean, the guys have been reaching out to us for a little while, so it's definitely been on our agenda. They were kind enough, thankfully, to send us some products. So Mikey and the guys got them built up. So we have the 7-iron. We also have a wedge as well that we'll do some testing with in the next couple of weeks. So story being, like you said, direct to consumer, customizable, high performance, low price point.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yep.
Ticks all those boxes, doesn't it?
And obviously the shape of it and the style of it is going to remind people of certain heads out there.
Sure.
Needless to say.
Yeah, a little kind of hot melt port in there, a little weight port in the toe there, Matty.
Yep, see that there.
So there's no doubt there's going to be people will draw comparisons into other irons in the hollow iron category, which is growing, it would appear, by the day.
Everyone has one.
Everyone.
Right, at this point, every company has one.
Yeah, I mean, in the agenda to create hollow body construction to thin wall thickness to increase energy transfer, it's a popular space in the market right now.
Definitely, yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to test it. We're going to see how it stacks up. You know, it's into the stronger loft category. This one's coming in at 30 degrees on the 7-iron.
So kind of a weak 6-iron at best, you'd say.
You play your 6 at
29.
29.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
You built them. So
I know.
Don't ask
29. Me. So that's close. This is a little closer to 6 for you.
Yep.
I currently play my 6 at 30.
Okay.
So I've weakened my loft. So this is the same as my own 6.
But again, they're not the only ones that do that. That's pretty common, obviously.
Yeah, not unusual at all.
You flattened the line angle for me, and you found it pretty easy to bend?
I would say it was bendable.
Bendable.
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons, and there's always that kind of, it's soft, it's this and that. Well, soft means that you're probably going to have to be very, very mindful of getting them checked a lot.
Good point.
This was bendable in a way that I could bend it, but I wasn't going to worry about it bending and moving too much and being super high maintenance.
Right.
I like that.
It's not a bad feature, is it? So the body of it is forged of a softer steel, and then the face is
correct. Two-piece head.
Is it? It's kind of like the Strixon 5.8.
5.85. Yeah, very much like that.
I mean, we don't know a ton about these, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. They look good, I think.
Clean,
it's very,
isn't it?
very,
It's really clean.
It's minimal, very minimalist design, which I think a lot of people will like. It comes in black too. We didn't have that one here, but
that's right.
You can look at their website if you want to see that.
Yeah.
Good that the adapter's on. We've got the same shaft I use in here.
Your shaft 120 TX modus.
Obviously, my 7-irons are different spec, but we're just going to try them out just for comparison's sake.
I like that.
See how it stacks up for players, and obviously we should see some more distance from this versus my 7-iron, but I'm curious to see how well it retains spin and stuff like that.
Let's do exactly that. Let's hit yours first.
Cool.
Boy, very nice. Like it. I like that one. Lovely. Okay. All right, Matty. So here we go. So what do you think of the shape?
It's nice. Top line's a little chunky, to be fair.
Sure.
Other than that, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, for the target market, you know, in the game improvement category, it's probably right what you're looking for. A bit of offset.
It's nicely balanced. I don't think it looks huge by any means. And as you said, the person in this category will think I would say it looks just as good as anything else.
That's a nice swing.
That feels pretty good.
It sounds great. I have to say that.
There's nothing clicky or kind of techie sounding about it, is there?
Those are some serious I mean, they're 6-iron numbers.
It's a 6-iron, yeah.
Let's, you know, before we kind of get carried away, they're 6-iron numbers. I'm looking at every part, but the spin, the ball speed, but they are very, very efficient numbers.
Yeah.
It sounds soft.
It feels really soft. I mean, I got to hit a couple more, obviously,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that for a firm golf ball with this XV, it sounds pretty soft for sure.
That's the scary one for someone like yourself who's got some speed. Is the 7-iron that goes 218. That's not obviously
ideal.
with reference to this club. That's any club that's got 30 degrees in their 7-iron.
Yep.
That's a lovely shot, Matty. I mean, it's pretty serious. I mean, there's your 7-iron, which was going good today.
Yeah.
We were saying like 185 is your stock yardage. You're a bit more than that today. It's a club longer.
Yeah.
So your standard 7 is at 33. This is at 30. It's a full 12 yards longer. It's a club. It's a club further. So
Retaining plenty of. I mean, the launch is obviously down, spins down, but the height of the ball is not much lower than my
not
7.
too much. Probably still in the 120 region. 133.
I mean, it's high
Extremely
still.
high.
Plenty of height.
Plenty high. High
definitely
as
not
you'd
gonna
ever
have-
need it.
Yeah, it's not going to have any trouble stopping.
No,
for sure.
no, that's for sure. So, and on the customization page, you can go weaker if you want.
Yeah.
You can go to 32 on the 7-iron. You can weaken it a couple of degrees. You've got 2 degrees of play on the loft, 2 degrees of play on the lie.
From ordering online.
Yeah.
I think that makes for a pretty nice option, because if you're worried about the loft being a bit strong, you can
Yeah.
easily weaken it. And as far as I can tell, it's performing really well.
Well, that's the thing. If you look at bang for your buck and performance, that's a phenomenal,
Pretty good, yeah.
phenomenal
It's pretty good.
performance. Sounds good. It doesn't look like it has a finish that will ding up and kind of chip away. And sometimes some of the real soft ones get a little bit dinged up pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't look like it has the exterior that would do that.
Do you want to weaken it a little bit?
Sure.
And see if
Sure,
we can
match
sort
it
of, I don't want to make it exactly the same, but it'd be kind of interesting to see what sort of
Let's do it.
the retro spec is.
Okay, really good idea there, Matty, to sort of, to Cope Hing retrospect the iron,
Yeah.
go a little weaker and see how they perform, and sort of eliminate any sort of conversation about it. Oh, it's just strong loft.
Yeah,
So,
I just think it's unfair to say it's only for the type of player that needs to knock spin and add distance.
Yeah.
This might be perfect for someone who just likes the forgiveness and the shape, and they want to hit it a certain distance.
So we should see the spin rate come up to about 56, 5700.
Just under where mine is. So this
Yeah.
is 1 degree stronger than
Yeah.
mine still. So which is, I mean, it's very close, obviously.
Yeah.
But that was good. Looks floatier.
Yeah, it's got that lovely look of a soft spinning iron. There you go.
There you go. 57.
A little groove low.
Yep, groove low.
But those are nice numbers. I mean, look how much ball speed you've retained on that nice low. So you've lost a 1 mile an hour in ball speed. So
True.
ball speed retention's super on that. Come on, it's coming.
Okay, one more.
Yeah, caught a little piece.
That's a good one. Good strike and direction on that.
Okay, nice little test. I mean, I think did it surprise you?
Feel-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of thought there'd be a bit of a trade-off in terms of the way it felt.
Sure.
But they feel quite good. I don't know. If you put these in a blind test with a bunch of other things, would you categorize them as not as good? I really doubt it. They feel, pretty much on par with the other clubs that are this construction, that have a
Yeah.
bit of multi-material in them.
I think you're absolutely right with that. Let's throw your iron into the mix. So I think the most relevant set of numbers was what we ended up there with your one versus the retro spec 7 iron.
Agree.
So it was only 1 degree apart. So you saw the spin, you know, it did come up another 400. We thought it would be about there. But the surprising thing was it was the distance that it retained.
It stayed fast, didn't it?
Yeah,
which
very
is
fast.
sort of your ideal scenario because, and not to sound like a broken record, but we could easily change that ball and make that spin go up 400 or 500. That ball is like a low spinning. We know it's not high spinning for irons. So
if you change into that Bridgestone Turbo XS right now, you're 6,500.
Yeah. So I would almost call that, this is good, but it could be easily better in 2 seconds. What's more interesting is that the launch angle is still good and the ball speed is so good.
So good.
It's good. It's really well balanced iron. I didn't feel like I was pulling them. I know it has extra offset, but it wasn't like it was a hook machine or something.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, there's nothing, there actually is no, you can't go any way towards any kind of negative comment about this. It's great value, it looks good, it sounds good, by all accounts it feels good.
Yeah, it does.
On the website you've got some nice options of shafts with KBS, you've got some good options of grips from Golf Pride. Not the deepest range of custom options in the world, but you have custom options, you know, so that's not a problem.
Absolutely. Nice.
Very cool. Excellent. One to add to the list, guys, if you're not looking to sort of, you know, invest too much into the premium irons on the marketplace today, I mean, this to me looks like it's not far shy of about half price when it comes to the other sort of premium ones. If you're looking at, you know, where P790 lies, if you're looking at where some of the new Titleist TESEs irons lie, T300, that would probably be the closest comparison. But it comes with a softness, you know, it really comes with a softness that I think people will really
I was impressed
with
the feel of it. Yep, I was very impressed.
Yeah.
It was not clicky, it wasn't kind of harsh, so I think they've done a good job for
awesome.
$749 Canadian. It's
Canadian.
It's a lot.
I mean, our US
cheaper.
Customers will be licking
like,
their chops at that. All right. More to come. Certainly, as Matty said, we've got the wedge to test soon, so more to come from Haywood Golf and more to come from us very soon.